Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the 49ers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Looking to pass here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, this defense is getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Always looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He eludes the rush. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third down, backed up, looking to throw again. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Ball State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Kicking team out for the PAT try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This will likely be the last play of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the... I guess a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Ball State's offense back out on the field now. We get the second half started with a running play.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a pinch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. Now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. Play makes it 2nd and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. And now the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking downfield, it's Sanders. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Makes the defender miss. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's another Charlotte. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ball State 35, Charlotte 22.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Penalty makes it first and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
And nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Shout. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
No good. That keeps the score. Ball State.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
29.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. When you talk about confidence booster going forward.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Pass complete on a crosser. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another Charlotte.
Back to throw again. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous.
Touchdown, 49ers. This quarterback on fire today. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and with that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Change of direction.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Give it to the back again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ball State Cardinals.